All right, we're back for game number 2 here at the East Region Legion Baseball Tournament, Class A for North Dakota 2022. Welcome everybody to Three Borders Sports Network. I'm Joe Schreiner, joined by Austin Hemdeck on the production side for me today and providing color analysis.
Yep.
Austin, welcome again.
Always fun to be here, Joe.
All right, buddy, I think we're just about ready. We're going to skip the pregame show brought to you by Vaterstad. We'll give them some credit later here, but we're going to go right to the starting lineups brought to you by Thrivent and Will Ulick. So your starting lineups brought to you by Thrivent. And we're going to turn it over to PA announcer Art Grocco for those.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. We will for this second ball game. First, for the West Fargo Aces, their reserves, number 5, Carson Kwasniewski. Number 14, Cooper Mapes. Number 21, Grant Knodel. Number 22, Blake Larson. And now your starters, leading off and playing shortstop, number 4, Landon Troff-Gruben. Batting second, the second baseman, number 1, James Buffington. Batting third, the first baseman, number 8, Evan Krogan. Batting fourth, the catcher, number 10, Brady Medina. Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 3, Leighton Hoffland. Batting sixth, the designated hitter, number 24, Espen Westby. Batting seventh, the third baseman, number 7, Charlie Lachowski. Batting eighth, the center fielder, number 15, Axel Anderson. Batting ninth, your left fielder, number 11, Trey Hooser. And doing the pitching, number 6, Braxton Horde. Coaches, Joe Kalish and Luke Johnson. And now for the home team on the scoreboard, Fargo 400 Astros. Your reserves, number 3, Carson Bevel. Number 5, Owen Shannon. Number 12, Jack Demers. Number 14, Easton Ebling. Number 22, Keegan Wessels. And now for your starters. Leading off and playing second base, number 8, Jackson Emmerman. Batting second, the shortstop, number 6, Caleb Christensen. Batting third, the pitcher, number 11, Ashton Renas. Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 9, Andrew Work. Batting fifth, the designated hitter, number 17, I think, Gunnar Majerus. Batting sixth, the right fielder, number 7, Kobe Nissen. Batting seventh, the left fielder, number 1, Max Kirkaby. Batting eighth, the catcher, number 2, Malachi Wermeyer. Batting ninth, the center fielder, number 4, Demarian Semenko. And playing third base, number 13, Chase Lira. Coaches, Trey Larimer, Colt Nalmi, and David Benson. Now, if you please face the press box, remove your cap, and repeat after me the American Legion Code of Sportsmanship. I will keep the rules, keep faith with my teammates, keep my temper, keep myself fit, keep a stout heart in defeat, keep my pride under in victory, keep a sound soul, a clean mind, and a healthy body. Let's play some baseball.
All right, there we go. You have the starting lineups brought to you by Thrivent and Will Ulick. Thrivent, what are you invested in? Thrive with purpose. Our starting lineups brought to you by Thrivent and Will Ulick. Now we're going to do a little backwards stuff here on you, Coach, and we're going to go to the pregame show brought to you by Vaterstad. Welcome to our world of farm machinery, offering Wilrich, Concord, and Wishick branded machinery. So again, the yesterday coming from behind here, In the loser-out games yesterday, the West Fargo Aces are going to be taking on, they're the number 6 seed. They're going to be taking on the number 3 seed, the Fargo Post 400 Astros, Coach. And we're in the game, or day 2 here in the tournament. And the West Fargo Aces coming in here as the 6th seed. So, again, basically everything starts out here from scratch. And you got to win 2 to get to the state, and you got to before you lose 2.
Yeah, yesterday we had the call on the West Fargo Aces game, and we saw Leighton Hofflin throw a heck of a game. The lefty kept the hitters off balance and had 13 strikeouts on the day, and we'll see if his teammate can do the same here today. Braxton Horde. It'll be interesting to see how this one shakes out.
Yeah, Hoffland had a great game yesterday. I think, what did he have, 100-something pitches, didn't he finish
Yeah,
with?
he just finished that last batter with 104. It was 107,
Yeah,
109.
107, somewhere in there anyway. And so, again, a great game by Leighton Hoffland. And today he's, I think, starting in right field. And I got to change it on my scorebook here because they changed that just before game time. So Hoffland is going to be in left, and then Hussar is going out, or excuse me, Hoffland will be in right, and Hussar will be in left. There, I got it straight.
Yep.
So
and Hoffland went 2 for 3 from the plate yesterday. Scored 2 runs and drove in an RBI with a double. So
he had a great game.
Yeah, he really played well.
All right, we're about ready to go here with our first pitch. Landon Troftgruben. He swings at the first pitch he sees, and he pops it up to the left field side. And third base and shortstop between Lura and Christensen couldn't quite handle it, and it drops. And an error to start off the game. Just a little miscommunication there, I think, Coach.
Yep, it seemed like shortstop maybe tried to call him off a little too late, and third baseman stuck with it. That ball was drifting back towards the shortstop. Usually you want to have the shortstop take those ones, leader of the infield there. But with that wind blowing, you got to be aware of it.
James Buffington, the second baseman, up, and a pickoff move over to first, not in time. On the plate, or on the mound, I guess, is Ashton Renas, and there's the bunt attempt and the throw to Hopper down to second, not in time. So a stolen base there for Troftgruben, gets himself into scoring position.
Yeah, one of those situations where I think you see Wehrmeyer just get a little too excited to throw that one. Didn't have a good grip and kind of chunked it into the ground. Otherwise, it would have been a bang-bang play.
Yeah, he bounced her into the ground right behind the pitcher's mound there. So Renas set to deliver again. Crashing from first base, making the play is Renas. He's going to go down. Covering the bag was Ammerman at second base. And moving over to third was Troftgruben. So the sack bunt works.
Your first baseman, number 8, Evan Krogan.
It just goes to show how those early errors can hurt so bad. You already got a guy on third with 1 out. We'll see if Krogan can take advantage.
Evan Krogan at the plate, first baseman. Left-handed hitting first baseman. Called strike. Craig Peterson behind the plate on the bases. Roy King. They were in their red shirts in the first game there, Coach, and now they're in their white shirts. Cream-colored shirts.
Had to freshen up.
Yeah. I think that's kind of cool, too, that the umpires can change their uniform tops like that. They can, just like the players.
Yeah.
Got a different uniform, they'll wear a different uniform.
Yeah, first pitch is Art talking about it in the press box here. That first pitch almost looked like an ephus, a real slow-moving curveball, but let him off with an off-speed. You really open up as a pitcher from there. You can kind of go anywhere you want as far as off-speed, fastball, there on out.
Forgot to mention, first pitch was at 139. So we're about 9 minutes behind schedule. We're still pretty good shape. I might have made that wrong there, but that's what I wrote down. We got 81 degrees game time temperature. That one's called strike.
Can't beat that. Beautiful day for baseball.
Beautiful day. 3-2. 1 out. Runner at third base is Troftgruben. There's a chopper to second. Hit deep in the hole to Ammerman. He'll get it over in time. But the run will score here on that ball hit to the right side. So that's just what you want to do. Hit it to the other side and get the run in, Coach.
Yep, it gets the job done. Doesn't always have to be pretty.
Nope. So again, the manufactured run here for the Aces. They get the lead here 1-0. And that's going to bring up the catcher, Brady Medina. Saw Medina doing a nice job behind the plate for the Jets the other night. Or yesterday, I guess I should say. We aren't that far gone here. Medina was 0 for 3 yesterday. Scored a run, though. Reached on an error. Walked once. Floats outside. It's ball 1. Good little teaser pitch there.
Yep. Keep him off balance. Start him off with 2 fastballs. Got up ahead early. Now he can get a little fancy.
Swatted out to the right field side and giving chase is Nissen, and he's not going to get to it. It's going to land and roll to the track. Heading to second base is Medina, and he's going to stop there. So Brady Medina with a nice double out to right field. It was up in the air, but Nissen just couldn't quite get to it.
And if he would have picked up his third base coach, I think he might have been sending him to third base. He went into the sliding into second before the right fielder really even was beginning his throw.
Courtesy runner at second base for the catcher is Blake Larson after the double. Yeah, I agree. I heard somebody in the crowd yelling, 3.
But you know the Cardinal rules of baseball. You don't want to make the first or third out at third base. You're already in scoring position at second base.
Yep. And up now is Leighton Hufflin. Again, he had a good day at the plate yesterday for the Aces, as you mentioned in the pregame show there, Coach.
And there we see the Fargo pitcher starting off with another breaking ball, the first pitch of the at-bat for a strike.
2 for 3. And that one popped him in the leg, and he'll get the free pass down to first base. So our first hit by pitch. And the Aces off to a good start here with runners now at first and second. They've got 1 run across already, and it's going to bring it Espen Westby, the designated hitter. First game, if you just joined us, Castleton defeats the West Fargo Vets 10-0 in a 6-inning game, called after the 10-run rule. Takes high for ball 1. In the home run, 3-run home run in the bottom of the 6th by Max Koppervig. Sealed it up for Castleton, swung on, fouled. It's 1-1. Espen Westby. On deck is Charlie Lashovsky. And the 1-1 pitch from Renus. Sails up high. Malachi Wehrmeyer behind the plate. Left to right in the outfield defensively. Kirkeby, Semenko, and Nissen. Third to first, Lura, Christensen, Ammerman, and Work. Pitch swung on, popped up, third base side. Looks like it's going to be in foul territory. And coming back toward the infield, but making the catch at third base was Lura to retire the side. But they strand 2 and score 1 here in the top of the first. And we're going to go to the bottom of the first here on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. It's the West Fargo Aces 1 and the Astros coming to bat.
Since the inception of Vatterstadt, the spirit of innovation has led the company. We push the limits, providing innovative and reliable seeding and tillage solutions that simplify everyday life for farmers. We continue to reimagine the capabilities and technology behind farm machinery, providing customers with a perfect emergence while maximizing their yields. We look forward to growing together.
Thrivent and Will Ulick provides clarity for where you are today, confidence for where you go tomorrow. Thrivent combines financial expertise with purpose-based planning to help you with where you are today and where you want to be tomorrow. At Thrivent, Will Ulick can help you address a variety of complex subjects to meet your unique wealth management needs, from retirement planning to investment management and estate planning. Thrivent, what are you invested in? Thrive with purpose. Thrivent and Will Ulick supports all area sports teams and wishes them the best of luck. Welcome back, everybody, to the Three Borders Sports Network. I'm Joe Schreiner, and I'm joined here in the booth by Austin Emdeck. Austin, we didn't get much of a chance to introduce you, but you were with me for a couple games yesterday. Austin Emdeck is the head coach of the Breckenridge Cowgirls basketball squad and a baseball aficionado.
Absolutely, Joe. Glad to be here. It's a beautiful day.
Happy to have you with me.
Yeah, it's always a pleasure. Always fun.
So we got game number 2 on the day, game number 6 in the tournament here between the Astros and the Vets, or Aces, excuse me. West Fargo Vets played in the first game. The Aces are in this game. I might make that mistake again as Jackson Ammerman leads off with a strike delivered by Braxton Horde. Horde on the mound, Brady Medina behind the plate. That one's a 56-footer on the outside for a ball. It's 1-1. Isn't that funny how the major leagues, I mean, that thing touches the dirt once and it's tossed out.
See you later. It'd be interesting to know the statistic on how many baseballs are used.
That one's caught the corner for 1-2.
A lot of them get recycled and are used in batting practice the next day or what have you.
I'm sure.
And think of the thousands of baseballs that are used throughout the season.
Yep. Somebody's got to have that statistic somewhere as that one's outside for 2-2.
I'll try to get the Google machine out in between breaks here and see what we can find.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Jackson Ammerman, second baseman for the Astros. Takes high and away, ball 3. It's full count.
Working a good at-bat here from the leadoff hitter. You always got to appreciate that. We always said getting a good scouting report from the leadoff hitter. See multiple pitches, hopefully get to see his secondary, primary pitch. And
there's a ground ball to the hole at second base. Getting over, making a sliding stop, but not able to come up with it was Buffington. And again, that is going to be a hit.
Yep, good diving effort there.
Yep.
Couldn't quite get to it. Deep, deep, deep in the hole. Covered some ground even just to get there.
Yeah, he did. He did a nice job. I just don't know if he'd even got to it and made a clean play on it, Coach. I don't know if he would have got it.
No, I don't think so.
Caleb Christensen, the shortstop, up now with the leadoff runner on for the Astros. And the Astros coming in here as a number 3 seed overall. They got the day off yesterday. The Aces had to play. 0-1 to Christensen. Call strike at the knees. It's 0-2, excuse me.
Seen 2 pretty good pitches there.
Yep. So as a number 2 hitter, you'd like to figure out a way to get that leadoff hitter now over to second base some way, shape, or form.
Well, that was one thing. I think you see it quite a bit, too, out of 2 hitters, especially when your leadoff hitter has a 6-pitch at-bat. You better dig in and be ready to rock and roll. That pitcher wants to limit some of those pitches after that.
Swung on, a ground ball to first. Over to second for 1. Back. Nice play. 3-6-3 by Krogan. Wow, nice play. Double play here for Krogan to Troffgruben. Back to Krogan. Double play ball, Coach. Nice effort there.
Yeah, nicely done by Krogan. Getting it out of his glove quick, getting back, finding the bag. A lot more difficult play than the common fan may think.
Absolutely. I used to play a lot of first base when I was left-handed and not pitching, and that's not an easy play. But Krogan made it look easy.
Yes, he did. Very well executed.
Ashton Renas, the pitcher, steps up now to the plate for the Astros. So getting out of the jam there for Braxton Horde. And delivers just outside. It's 2-0. Trey Larimer, Colton Almy, and David Benson, the coaches for the Astros. Swung on, fouled back. And it's 2-1. I don't think I mentioned the coaches for the Aces, Joe Kalish and Luke Johnson. 2-1 from Horde. Up high, ball 3. Three balls, 1 strike. 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Aces scored 1 in the top half. There's high for ball 4. So Renus draws the walk here, and next up will be Andre Work, first baseman for the Astros. And a courtesy runner heading down to first base for the pitcher, Ashton Renus, will be Owen Shannon. Owen Shannon with some connections here in town. Some Wahpeton grandparents live in town here. Kevin and Linda Shannon. I haven't seen them here, but they're probably here somewhere as Andre Work swings at the first one.
Takes a big healthy hack at that one. He was ready to rock and roll as he dug in.
The Shannon family usually finds a spot in the shade down the first base line. So I'm sure Kevin and Linda are here somewhere. The Shannon family is a pickoff move back safely as Renus. The Shannon family made a nice donation to make the new concession stand possible in memory of Jerry Shannon. So Owen running over at first base. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2 to Work. I said Renus was back safely. I think it was Shannon back safely as the courtesy runner. Swung on a miss, strike three. So 3 pitches, 3 strikes, and Andre Work is retired, and so are the Astros here in the bottom of the first. Stranding 1. We're going to go to the top of the second here on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. The Aces 1, the Astros 0. Back after this.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Then and down the road. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents.
OSPTI has been the therapy clinic of choice for over 15 years here in the southern Red River Valley. At OSPTI, they strive to have the most up-to-date treatment options available with their hands-on method to decrease your symptoms and ensure quality care. Their motto at OSPTI, we strive to meet your goals. Locally owned on 5th Street North in Breckenridge. OSPTI.
OSPTI, your therapy clinic of choice. I'm sure you've had some of your athletes there, Coach.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yep, I'd say probably about half of them go. I got the owner's daughter on the team, Sydney.
Sydney, she's a multi-sport. I mean, not just 3 sports. She's multi-sport athlete.
Yeah, she said she's got state swimming this weekend.
Good for her.
We got a basketball tournament Tuesday. She's going to be playing volleyball at the end of the week. I told her, you better hydrate this week, Sid. You're going to be busy.
She's a busy young lady. Leading off here at the top of the second, Charlie Lashovsky takes high for ball 1. Lashovsky's first at-bat. He's the number 7 hitter in the lineup for the Aces. He pops that one up to the third base side in foul territory, giving chase is Lura. And didn't quite get to it there. It kind of had that backspin on it, Coach, and sometimes the infielders get caught by that backspin, and it caught Lura, and he didn't get the ball.
Yeah, the backspin added with the wind. That thing's going to be moving a lot more than these guys think. That's the second pop fly he's had to try to, the third now.
Yeah.
He caught the one to end the inning.
Yep. Swung on and missed there by Lashovsky. He gets another chance here on the missed foul ball, so he'll get another swing there, and it's 1-2. And if you're with us in the first game, the wind is still blowing out here at John Randall. I don't think it's as strong as it was yesterday, Coach.
No, I don't think so. Yesterday it looked like those flags were hanging on for dear life from those flag poles. Today it's just a nice gentle breeze blowing out.
2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. It was high. Lashovsky swings through it for strike 3. So first strikeout of the game recorded here for Ashton Renus. That's going to bring up Axel Anderson, the center fielder.
Left-handed hitting center fielder.
as Coach Watson would say, he's cheating with that two-step lead there, or two-step head start on a swing.
Yep. From my childhood, I always remember Ichiro. He was so
Oh,
good
my
at making
goodness.
contact.
There's
and
a name.
being halfway down the line already.
Yep. That guy was a player.
Ichiro Suzuki.
Yep.
Stud, played until, 40-plus years old in the
Yep.
major leagues.
Yep. Did I see something somewhere? 1-1 pitch. Comes up high, 2-1. Did I see something somewhere where he went out and took some batting practice, and I guess he just stung the ball?
Yeah, and wasn't it a minor league game somewhere?
Is
he
that what it
helping
was?
out, or he was
Is that what it was?
somewhere, yeah. I
There's a
saw
call,
the
strike,
headline
2-2.
of the same deal.
Ichiro Suzuki. There's a name from the past. 2-2. To the hitter, Axel Anderson takes high and away. Ball 3. It's full count. And the swing, and it's pulled to the right side. It's deep back there. Nissen's going to go back. I think it's going to be over his head. It does. Bounces in the track. Heading to second base is Anderson. He's going to hold up there. And a stand-up double hit well to right field.
You see the double dance, second double dance of the day from the West Fargo Aces. Kids doing their thing over there on second base. You know, some of the old school baseball fans might say, hey, you just knock it off with that stuff. But, you know, let the kids have some fun.
Let them have fun.
Bring some excitement to this game of baseball. We need more kids playing this day and age anyway.
Offer on the bunt. That goes foul there by Trey Hussar, left fielder. So good spot to bunt here and move the runner up. And with the left-handed hitter, he's got that two-step advantage. Work on the edge of the grass here at first base. Third base, Lura is even with the bag. Outside pitch. It's ball 1, 1-1.
Just from that reaction there, it looks like they're going to be sending the first baseman in bent coverage. The pitcher's going to be responsible for the third base line. I saw the third baseman stay covering up the bag.
Because if it's bunted far enough, you might have a play at third.
So if I'm batting now,
Call strike, 1-2.
now the bunt I would assume will be off, but I'd be trying to push it hard down that third base line with the third
Absolutely.
baseman staying put.
Yep. We'll see if Trey Hussar stays in the bunt position here when he Renus gets into the set. Choking up a little bit here, so maybe not. Swinging away. Pulls that one foul off his leg, I think, maybe.
Way out in front of that one, staying alive.
Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes.
He's got that slow looping breaking ball. He really takes a lot off of it.
You weren't here for the first game, Coach, but holy cow, Muckow from Castleton had a lefty, big guy, and he had that looping curve ball from the left side. 1-2. That was pretty close. Might have been low, huh? 2-2.
Catcher did a good job of keeping it in front with that runner on second base. You see so many kids trying to use the glove to stay in front. You got the chest protector for a reason. Body
That's right.
up. And keep it in front.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Renus with the pitch, fouled back into the netting. Count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. Joe Schreiner, Austin Emdeck here, Three Border Sports Network. Appreciate everybody tuning in. If you're watching from out of town here, from West Fargo or any other outlying town, we appreciate you tuning in to Three Border Sports Network. 2-2. Swung on, pulled over to Ammerman at second. He'll get the ball over to Work at first, and there's 2 outs, and moving over to third was Axel Anderson.
You know, and that's a really high quality at bat. You know, he forced 7-8 pitches there in that at bat. He was asking to bunt earlier in the at bat, couldn't quite get it down. Then he had battled with 2 strikes, and he was able to put the ball in play, and move that runner over to the third base. Essentially, he got his job done yet.
It's going to bring up the leadoff hitter, Landon Troftgruben. Facing Ashton Renus, swing and a miss, strike 1. There's a pull to the left side, right between short and third for a base hit. Good solid hit, line drive hit, goes into left field. for the RBI single.
As much as Trofgruben's going to get the praise in the dugout there, Trey Huzar should be getting just as much praise. That run doesn't get scored unless he doesn't do his job in the at-bat before, like we were talking about. So good team baseball there.
Good call, Coach. And now that's going to bring up James Buffington. He sacrificed. And there's a throw down to second, not in time. It's off the mark. So a complete stolen base there for Trofgruben.
Second one on the day already.
Yeah, it is. I do have him marked for 2, yep.
Took advantage of that E5 in his first at-bat. Swiped second, ends up scoring the lone run of the first inning.
He's popped out the left. Oh, and it gets over the head. He looked like he had it gauged. Kirkaby out in left field looked like he had it gauged, and then all of a sudden it went up and over his head. That wind again, Coach.
Yeah, that ball was tattooed. He hit that ball hard, and the left fielder stood like he had it squared up there, and it just kept rising, kept sailing right over the glove.
So Buffington with the RBI.
Are you giving him a hit there, Joe? Is that a hit, or is that an error?
They're going to say it's a hit, I think, is what they're saying. So we'll mark it down as a hit as well. So an RBI single there for Buffington. So 2 runs across here in the inning for the Aces. 2 runs here in the second inning. Called strike at the knees. It's 0-1 to the hitter Evan Krogan. He grounded out in his first at bat. So the Aces coming out here as the number 6 seed, taking a 3-0 lead here early in the game. That one's in the dirt, and a good stop behind the plate by Wehrmeyer. 1-1. A nice crowd under the canopy here, Coach. A lot of folks sitting in the shade enjoying baseball on a nice sunny day at John Randall. The pitch just off the plate. It's 2-1. Brian Watson out of town here this weekend. Unavailable to be here, so I appreciate you showing up.
Yeah,
Coach.
Absolutely. One coach filling in for the other.
Yep, 2-1. One basketball coach filling in for the other. And there's another fly ball to Kirkaby in left, and that might get over his head, and it does. So another double. Again, Coach, as Buffington comes home to score. Another double here by Krogan.
Anytime you start seeing those outfielders banana their route, as I would call it,
there you go.
Instead of a straight line, you start seeing that curve or them changing direction. You know they're probably in a little bit of trouble. And you can see it at the end there. The balls are carrying today.
Yep. Flags are blowing a little bit out, basically to left center. Now they're pretty much straight away, but they were blowing to left center earlier. Swung on, pulled to short. Picked up by Christensen over to first, and the side is retired. But the West Fargo Aces score 3 here in the top of the second. We're going to go to the bottom of the second here. The West Fargo Aces 4, the Astros 0 on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. We'll be right back on Three Borders Sports Network right after this.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent. Founded in 1972, Mindak Farmers Cooperative is owned by nearly 500 sugar beet growers and has a rich history of sweetening life in the Red River Valley. Join Mindak's team today. In addition to an excellent pay and benefit package, They are currently offering a $2,000 sign-on bonus for all full-time positions, which includes sugar loader, packager helper, extra gang, and yard person helper. Entry-level starting wage in the factory is $19.73 per hour. Apply online at mdf.coop/careers or contact Denise at 701-671-1338.
All right, we're back here at John Randall Field, Three Borders Sports Network. We're going to the bottom of the second here. The Astros trailing the Vets 4-0. His first pitch is called strike, delivered to Gunnar Majerus. On the hill is Braxton Horton. He'll deliver that one outside, ball one. It's 1-1. We were just taking a look at our fall schedule. We got a busy fall schedule coming up here, Coach. Got a lot of football, a lot of volleyball.
That'll be here before we know it.
Yeah. Chad and I were talking in the first game. I think football practice starting pretty soon here. Wahpeton starts very soon. I know their media day is going to be August 12th, so practice will be in full session for most of the teams, and I think Breckenridge is probably a week behind.
Yep. I think they start on the 15th, if I'm correct.
3-1 now. So yeah, we'll have media day. We'll be streaming live from media day at Husky Fall Sports Media Day on the 12th of August. Brian and I will be there. Swung on a miss, 3-2.
A good 3-1 hack there. He really let her rip. See what he can do in the hitter's count.
Gunnar Majerus, the designated hitter for the Astros. Pitch by Horde is low and in the dirt, and he'll get the free pass.
Now batting your right fielder, number 7, Colby Nissen.
So Colby Nissen's going to step up to the plate here for the Astros now. The runner at first base is Majerus. So trailing now 4-0. I don't know if we're going to see any small ball right away, are we? We're probably going to be trying to hack away.
I would sure think so.
Swing and a miss. Colby Nissen, he's been playing ball for a while for Fargo. Remember his name from at least last year, if not a year or two ago. Horde delivers. Swung on and missed again. It's 0-2.
Nice two good swings there, just missing. See if he can battle with the 0-2 count.
0-2. And the pitch from Horde fouled away and not able to hang on to it was Medina, so Nissen will get another shot at it. Crowd down the first base line, they're all sitting under the shade over there. Although it is a nice day here, comfortable day, John Randall. It's not a sweltering heat like it has been.
No, it's a real beautiful day. Like I said yesterday, you got to really soak these days in. You only get a handful of them here in Minnesota.
There goes the runner. The throw down by Medina, not in time. So a successful stolen base there for Majerus. Must have been a ball. Yep, it was. 1-2 now to Nissen. Nobody out here. Now runner at second base is Majerus. Call strike 3, and I think Colby knew it as he was caught looking.
Yep, froze him there. That's why I always told young hitters, sit fastball, react to the off speed. And there, I think he was ready for an off speed pitch, and that fastball snuck up on him and got by.
Mm-hmm. Max Kirkaby, left fielder, is up.
Of course, it's always a lot easier said than done, though.
Very true. Kirkaby, left-handed hitting, takes low for a ball. Four to nothing lead here for the Aces. We're in the bottom of the second. Takes high and away, ball 2. Next game coming up here at approximately 4 p.m. This one again started about 7 or 8 minutes late. And next game coming up will be Valley City and Kindred, 4-5 seeds. There's swung on and right back into the net on the third base side, so the count goes to 2-1. Braxton Horde set to deliver. Little check swing, excuse me, foul ball over toward the clubhouse area here in the third base side. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Watch much of the All-Star game?
Very little.
Yeah.
I saw Buxton. Buxton got robbed of the All-Star game MVP.
Excuse me very much.
You hit the game-winning home run, and
Yep.
you don't get the award? Come on.
Yep.
Tell me you play in Minnesota without telling me you play in Minnesota.
Exactly.
Arise.
I thought the same thing. I didn't get to see his home run, but I did watch the final couple innings, so I saw the highlights, of course.
Well, the home run, too, was about a foot up out of the zone. It was up at his shoulders, and he was able to send it out.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Kirkaby is retired on strikes. 2 outs here, and that's going to bring up Malachi Wehrmeyer, the catcher. So, high pitch, and he just drove it 420-some feet.
High and outside, even a little bit, or outer half at least, and he was still able to pull it and send it out. Dodger Stadium there. Luis Ariz of the Minnesota Twins also got a hit off of a flame-throwing reliever that hasn't given up very many. He saw 2 103-mile-an-hour pitches in that at-bat.
I think you said that yesterday, and it's just like I didn't realize, because I didn't get to see Ariz play, so I wasn't home at that point in time. But, yeah, it's too bad. I thought the same thing. Why would John Carlos Stanton gotten the nod for it? Just because he wears the NY on his uniform.
And got the pinstripes.
Thrown ball to Lashovsky at third, over to first, and it's a hopper into there, and a nice snag by Krogan. Retires Wehrmeyer on the hustle down the third base line. So
very nice scoop.
It's going to retire the side here. Stranding 1 at second base. Majerus got stranded out there on second base, and we got 2 in the books. The Aces 4, Astros nothing. We'll be right back on Three Borders Sports Network. The Wahpeton Daily News wishes all area sports teams the best of luck this year. The Wahpeton Daily News thanks you for supporting local journalism, including the Daily News and the News Monitor. Keep up with local news, sports stories, and personal interest stories in our papers. Check out www.wahpetondailynews.com for more information about our e-newsletter right at your own computer. The Daily News supports all area sports teams and wishes all of the teams the best of luck this season.
We asked the team how we should celebrate the $2 million given to Casasa members last year. Dana wanted us to hire a marching band. Amanda thought that we should drop 2 million balloons. And Kevin always wants to use the money gun. Steve thought, well, what if we just said it?
Last year, First Community Credit Union gave $2 million in Casasa rewards.
Join in the celebration with your Casasa account and start earning your money back today.
The old Casasa money gun. You know, I was talking to Chad Affield earlier. I asked him if he had one, and he said no, but he said if he had your money, he said, I'm sure that you got a money gun. So.
Oh, boy, I wish. No, I'm still, if he wants to pay off my student loans, I'll get him a money gun here shortly.
I hear you, Coach. We're going to the top of the third here, and the left-handed Leighton Hufflin stepping up to the plate. Again, he pitched a great game yesterday for the Aces.
Outside of a couple walks, he was keeping batters off balance. Like we said, 13 strikeouts.
Yeah, had a great day. I'm sure he wanted the complete game as he takes strike 1 from Ashton Renas. I'm sure he wanted the complete game, but he'll take the W. 0-1 to Hufflin. Swung on, popped to the left field side. Is it in foul? Is it catchable? And just not able to get to it on the hustle over there was Lura. So Lura's had a couple opportunities over there.
That's the hot corner today. He's getting a lot of action.
So now it's 0-2 to Hufflin. (0-2). And setting up outside, Wehrmeyer didn't quite get the call. It was probably a couple feet outside into the other box.
He hit his target, though. The
He
catcher
sure
was
did.
set up way outside.
Arenas, the 1-2 delivery. Couldn't quite get that one. It's 2-2.
Couldn't quite get that backdoor curveball to wrap all the way around.
Nope.
Goes
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Sorry, Joe.
No,
Goes outside 2 pitches in a row now, see if he breaks them in.
Nope. Floated that one. And that one didn't quite come across when he tried to break that one again. Count goes to full now. That one's fouled out of play. Count remains full. Arenas was ahead in the count, 0-2. And now Hoffman has worked it back to a full count with a foul ball. The pitch, again, swung on and pulled over to Ammerman at second. Bobbles it, but still gets it over to work in time. So Hoffman is retired 4-3. Stay with it, Coach.
Yep, always got a battle. Never know what might happen. It's a crazy game of baseball we play. Like I was saying yesterday, I think you see something new or something different almost every game. But he didn't give up on the ball, stuck with it, got the out.
Espen Westby falls that one back into the net, headed right for you. 0-1.
I was ready.
You were. Saw your glove hand go up without the glove.
Yep. I always get a kick out of listening to the Twins and Danny Gladden and the guys always hooting and hollering over those plays.
That's popped up in the infield. Lura and Christensen. Christensen makes the catch. So 2 pop flies there for Westby. Now it's going to bring up Charlie Lasovsky, who struck out in his first at bat. I believe that's the only strikeout recorded by Arenas so far. I think that's all I got, Coach.
Yep.
Outside for ball, it's 1-0. Vaderstad, our pregame show sponsor. Starting lineups, as always, brought to you by Thrivent. Will you look? Scoreboard sponsor, Farmers Union Insurance. There's pulled to left and drifting foul. Scoreboard and Farmers Union Insurance. Kyle DeVries, call to the pen, OSPTI. Your post-game sponsor, Mindak Farmers Cooperative, and their mound visits are brought to you by Carlson Family Insurance. 1 ball, 1 strike. Two outs, nobody on. Arenas delivers. Little floater pitch there, comes across.
Good breaking ball there again. It's a really slow-moving breaking ball, but it's got the break.
1-2. Again, there's that breaking pitch, and that's going to land in for a hit in left field. So a base hit for Charlie Lasovsky. Struck out in his first at bat, comes back with a base hit.
Wachowski did a really good job of keeping his weight back on that off-seats pitch and then exploding through it. Good timing.
Up next, center fielder number 50.
That's going to bring up Axel Anderson. He doubled in his last at bat and scored.
And he got into that one. That one bounced off the warning track. One bounced the fence.
Center fielder Semenko pretty much pulled to the left a little bit, but other than that, straight away.
Yeah, he's actually almost playing him like
Yeah.
most play a righty. But
Yeah.
we see the right fielder giving him a ton of respect back there now. He's only about 8 feet from the warning track.
Yep, Semenko moves over a couple steps now to his left, and the pickoff move over to first, not in time. Yeah, Semenko now pretty much straight away. He moved over a couple steps to his left, but it's a big gap in right center, Coach.
Absolutely. Yeah, a lot of green to work with out there. Left fielder's playing pretty straight up.
Pitch goes outside. It's 2-0.
You're telling me they don't have all these advanced analytics and pulling the ball 60% of the time and up the middle 32%.
Yeah,
That's crazy what they can do now.
it is. All at the touch of a button, too. 3-0.
We did see an infield shift yesterday.
We did.
In that
First one
4
I think
o'clock
I've
game.
seen. Yep.
Had the second baseman over on the shortstop side of second base.
Pickoff move, not in time. Three balls, no strikes to Axel Anderson. Doubled in his first at bat. And he'll take ball 4. So runners now at first and second. They got the first 2 outs here to start the top of the third. And now the next two, Laszowski with a single and Axel Anderson with a walk. Brings up Trey Hussar, left fielder. And then the pitch. Just off the plate, ball one.
Hussar had that good at bat, 8-9 pitch at bat last inning to help move the runner over to third that led to the Troff-Gruben RBI single.
Swung on, fouled away. Might have ricocheted off of Wehrmeyer, so home plate umpire Craig Peterson going to take a little walk out to the mound and let Wehrmeyer heal up, but I think Wehrmeyer is just fine. 1 ball, 1 strike. Easy for me to say he's just fine.
Yeah, those catchers are a different breed.
My goodness.
Got to be a tough.
Ball 2, 2-1.
Got to be tough back there. Got to be quick-footed. Can't blink when the batter swings too. Then it makes that really hard.
That kind of caused you not to be a catcher, wasn't it?
Yeah, that ended my catching career. That was just fine. I didn't have very good knees, so.
There's a fly ball out to center field. Semenko drifting over, and he'll make the catch and retire the side here as Trey Hussar flies out to Semenko in center field, and that will end the inning here. We're going to go to the bottom of the third. Stranding 2 here do the West Fargo Aces, but they still lead 4-0 as we go to the bottom of the third right here on Three Borders Sports Network.
Red River Human Services Foundation provides services to people with disabilities which enhances their quality of lives and enable them to live, work, and develop relationships in their communities. Red River Human Services Foundation has multiple direct support professional positions available in their Wahpeton, Fargo, and West Fargo locations. Job opportunities include flexible scheduling, competitive wages, on-site paid training, and life experience. Voted #1 place to work for the past 5 years, join their team and apply online at www.rrhsf.org. Red River Human Services Foundation supports all local area sports activities and wishes everyone the best of luck.
Although Digital Guru is known for computer sales and repair, did you know we also install audio and video equipment for your home or business? We install a range of security systems, including cameras and door access control. Digital Guru also offers next-generation cybersecurity, providing 24/7 monitoring and protection from today's ever-increasing cyber attacks. For more information on the services we provide, call Digital Guru or visit our website today.
All right, we're going to the bottom of the third here. The West Fargo Aces leading the Astros 4-0. Game number 2 on the day, game number 6 overall of 16. We have 10 left after this one, Coach.
That's it?
Marian Semenko going to lead off here, the number 9 hitter, leading off the bottom of the third for the Astros. His first at bat on the day. Takes outside corner for strike 1. Braxton Horde on the mound. Left to right in the outfield, Hussar, Anderson, Huffland. Third to first, Laszowski, Troff-Gruben, Buffington, and Krogan. Swing and a miss, strike 2. I think Semenko was a little bit disgusted with himself swinging at that one. It must have been in the dirt, and he just got a little over anxious.
Yeah, got a little excited.
0-2. And that one sails outside for ball. 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes here as Horde set to deliver to Semenko. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, they say. So check swing strikeout there on Demarion Semenko for Braxton Horde. And that'll bring up the top of the order for the Astros, and that'll be Jackson Ammerman. Chad down on the field there watching underneath the maintenance tent. Thank you, Chad. Give him a couple games off while you're up here.
Yeah, he works too hard. He's
down in the
relax.
field and getting field prepped in between games. 0-1 pitch to Ammerman. Goes up high and away. Ball 1, 1-1. 1-1 pitch. Call strike on the outside corner. It's 1-2 now to Ammerman.
Both pitchers doing a really good job of spotting up, working in, working out, putting around the zone.
Ammerman in his first at bat. Singled. Now ground ball to third. Laszowski gets it over in time, and it's a second out here, and a nice play by Laszowski to Krogan.
Up next, your shortstop, number
Had to
6.
charge on that one, throw it on the run, Coach. That's not as easy as it looks either.
No, and I've been watching Laszowski in IO before games and stuff. He's got a heck of an arm over there from third base, and he's quick-footed. He got into the grass to field that one. There was no doubter. A really good play. Makes it look easy.
Now up for the Astros is Caleb Christensen. Rounded into the double play in the first inning. 1-0 now to Christensen. Takes strike one on the corner. 1-1. Braxton Horde cruising through here, and it's strike two. 1-2.
Got him to bend that front half on the breaking ball. Really good breaking ball. That front knee.
Pitch and a ground ball over to second base. Buffington fields it cleanly over to Krogan, and it's a 1-2-3 mow him down inning here for Braxton Horde and the Aces. We're going to go to the top of the fourth here after this on Three Borders Sports Network. Your score on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard, 4-0 in favor of the Aces. Back after this. Three Rivers Crisis Center is offering support to survivors of domestic violence, sexual violence, and child abuse in Richland County for now over 25 years. It's free and strictly confidential. 24/7 access to support and resources including counseling. Get help, identify abuse, plan for safety, support others, and get involved. Three Rivers Crisis Center's 24-hour crisis line is 701-642-2115. All right, we're going to the top of the fourth. At least that's what my scorebook says, Austin. Joel Schreiner, Austin Emdeck here.
That was my cue to fix the scoreboard up here, wasn't it?
I didn't even notice. I'm sure Chad probably is watching you.
Yeah, he'll be correcting me.
He's overwatering the football field right now. Doing more work. Landon Troffgruben going to lead off the top of the fourth here, and he's going to put one down the third baseline, and that is going to be a base hit. There is no way that Lura was going to get him.
Perfectly executed bunt.
He saw Lura was playing back there, and he just put the bunt down and beat her out with the speed.
Don't know if I got the camera over quick enough, but it was right on the edge of the grass. Just beautifully laid down bunt for a base hit.
James Buffington at the plate. It's kind of interesting here. Trothgruben, so far, he had reached on an air and scored, singled and scored, and now he's singled with a bunt. So the two times he's been up, he scored previously.
An RBI in the second at bat as well.
That's true.
A nice productive start of the game here for Troffgruben.
Again, Buffington at the plate. He doubled in his last at bat and scored.
They're pretty worried about him over there at first base. 3 straight moves over to first, keeping him honest.
Mom's going to get busy with the washing machine tonight.
4 straight.
As you hear the crowd down below us kind of getting antsy with that. As Ashton Arenas keeping him close. There
Sure
he goes. Fake bunt, pulled back, and down to second base in time. Did it hit him in the helmet, or he lost his helmet? Okay.
I'm not sure if the glove of the shortstop made him go, or if it was just the slide.
Yeah, I didn't. It was a bang play at second base as far as the throw getting there. I think he was going to be safe, but throw was up high and ball squirted away, and successful stolen base for Strafgruben. So Buffington with a chance for another RBI. I've got him down for one RBI, and he squares right away. And charging in from first base was Work, and he was almost on top of the pitch.
Yeah, he ain't too...
he wasn't shy about it.
No, he wasn't shy about that at all. He was right in.
He's still staying inside the bag here on the grass a couple of steps. And here he comes in again. And now Buffington swings away, and he pulls it to left field. Backing up and making the catch, Kirkeby.
Moved about 2 steps to reel that one in.
So Work thought it was going to be another bunt, and all of a sudden Buffington pulled the bat back and swung away, and he popped out to left field.
Gave it a good ride.
So 1 out here for the Aces in the top of the 4th. Strafgruben standing at second. They're going to bring up Evan Krogan. He's doubled as well today. He's 1 for 2. Takes outside for ball. Ashton Renas, Kirkeby in left, Semenko in center, Nissen in right. This time Semenko pulling a little bit in center field. And taking low for ball 2 is Krogan.
One stat we missed from Strafgruben is he's got 3 stolen bases on the day too. Each time he's reached, he has swiped second, so that's why they're checked him 3-4 times before throwing the first pitch.
Renas outside and high, ball 3.
Something you don't see in today's game much anymore is the pitch out,
Mm-hmm.
right? Throwing it out in the way and letting that catcher get a half a second time.
Yep. And the pitch is called strike. It's 3-1. That one looked like it was right down the pipe. Yeah, you don't see the pitch out much anymore, do you?
No, you don't. I don't know why. A runner like Strafgruben who gets down the line so quick,
Mm-hmm.
gotta start thinking about it.
Swung on and missed. It's a full count now to Krogan. Yep, I used to get the fist from the catcher. That meant the pitch out.
Yep.
Swung on and missed, and he comes back and gets Krogan to swing out through the strikes. I didn't say that very well there. Swinging strikeout, I should say.
There we go.
I'll get it.
It's not what you say, it's what you mean, right?
Yeah, right. Everybody knew. Everybody knew what I was trying to say, right?
I sure did.
2 outs. Thank you. Again, standing at second base is Landon Strafgruben. A single and a stolen base. Oh, and the pickoff move, and they got him caught in between here, and the throw over to third. And now chasing him back to second. Back to third we go on the throw.
This might take a while, Joe.
It could. Strafgruben running. And again, everybody's backing up here, and the catcher is going to make the tag and the out. So I'm not going to put all them numbers down in my book there, Coach. We'll just say it was a hot box, and he got tagged out.
Yep.
A lot of numbers there to write down. I'm not going to write them all down on that one. Got caught in the pickle, did Strafgruben for the 3rd out. So we're going to go now to the bottom of the 4th on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. It's 4-0 in favor of the Aces. Back after this.
Did you know that we serve nearly 1,500 square miles across North Dakota and Minnesota? Or that we've been around for over 60 years? How about that we've got 3,000 miles of fiber optics powering one of the best networks in the region? The best part? We're a cooperative. That means we're continually reinvesting in our communities to make them better than ever. We are Red River Communications. We've been recognized as a leader for helping our communities be great places to live and work. To find out how we're helping connect our communities, visit redrivercom.com/connecting.
Insurance is an important...
Did you know that we serve nearly 1,500 square miles?
Ellard Excavating has been serving contractors and landowners of Richland and Wilkin County for over 55 years. Ellard Excavating services includes digging basements, replacing culverts, tree removal, ditching, and demolition of old buildings. Dependable, honest, and hardworking are just a few words that describe Jason and his crew at Ellard Excavating. Call Jason today at 701-899-0601. Ellard Excavating is a proud supporter of Wahpeton baseball. Good luck, Wahpeton, at the East Region Tournament. Look at you go there, producer Austin. How about that?
Yeah, we're figuring it out.
Nice job. I was daydreaming here, and you were running Ellard Excavating, and I forgot to push my buttons and shut the music off, and you had it all handled. Going to the bottom of the fourth here, and the pitcher, Ashton Arenas, leads it off for the Astros. Takes outside on the corner for strike one. Haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do so. We'd appreciate that. Doesn't cost you a dime. Just hit the subscribe button and click that little bell icon. You'll be able to get notified whenever we go live here on Three Border Sports Network. 1-1.
I love that feature, Joe, because it keeps me, even if a game gets by me, no matter what, we have so many sporting events around here, and all the things that you guys cover, all of a sudden, ba-ding, you get that notification, and you're going live, and here we go. I can sit down and watch this game, and I love that feature.
Thank you. Appreciate it. That one hit the light pole and ricocheted back toward the grandstand here. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's fun, and a lot of good stuff coming up here, and that one goes outside, and the count goes full to Arenas. Got a lot of good stuff. We just had a meeting with Raleigh and Julie. Their first episode will be on September 10th.
Oh, there we go.
So Raleigh and Julie coming back this fall, off the cuff.
Right before the NFL season's going to be firing up.
Crazy, isn't it? We're talking about that? Swung on, fall back, 3-2.
Vikings start training camp on Tuesday.
Man.
With the new coaching staff in place for those Viking fans out there.
A lot of predictions, a lot of things positive for the Vikings. A lot of high records, a lot of huge winning records. I saw a 14-3 the other day.
I hope so.
Low for ball. See, I suffered through those 4 losses. You weren't even born for those 4 losses in the Super Bowl, were you?
Nope, but I sure remember 2009 losing to the Saints in the conference championship. I'll never forget that.
Never forget that. Looks like we're going to get a courtesy runner here, Coach. I think. Eventually. See who comes out there.
I was still single digits years old in the 98. Gary Anderson missing his first field goal in however long.
Wide left.
Wide left.
How old were you?
I was 4.
Wow.
Yeah.
A little tough for you to remember that one, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I suffered through all 4 losses in the Super Bowl. That one, the 2009 one, and or the what was it, gate they called it there with the Saints?
Bounty Gate.
Bounty Gate.
Paying their players to hurt Brett Favre.
Yep. There he comes. There comes the courtesy runner finally. Coming out of the dugout there is Jack Demers. Stepping up to the plate is Andre Work. The first baseman struck out in his first at bat. Kind of got the John Kruk look.
Yeah, he does. Very much so.
Little curly hair sticking out the back of the helmet.
See if he can get into one here like John used to.
Mm-hmm. That one sails outside and gets away. And Arenas, or excuse me, that's not Arenas. That will be Demers, gets down to second base. Demers is running for Arenas. So 1 ball, no strikes here to Andre Work, the first baseman. 0 for 1 on the day. Game 3 coming up is Valley City and Kindred. Swung on and missed. He wanted all of that one. 1 ball, 1 strike. You'll be with me for that one, and then game 4 tonight will be the Jets in post 20, Wahpeton post 20. And Chad will be back in the chair producing for that one. High ball, it's 2-1. You got a little bit of a basketball thing going on yet tonight.
Yeah, we got our last, during the summer, June and July, we do skills and drills. So working on the girls' fundamentals. Usually do a little 3-on-3 or something at the end, or try to go 5-on-5 every now and again for just a couple minutes. But yeah, just working on the skills and developing the players program-wide. Kind of fun. Just a loose setting, having fun with it.
Yeah, that's good.
Getting the kids together.
3-1.
It's our last one of the summer, so.
Like we said, fall sports practice starting here within a couple weeks. 3-2 pitch, popped up. Center field going back. And making the catch is Anderson, deep center field. And a slide into third base. Looked kind of an awkward slide there. Was the courtesy runner, Demers.
Looked like he tripped more than he slid into that one.
So deep to center field, John Kruk look-alike. Andre Work popped that one deep. Now coming up here is Gunnar Majerus. So far he's walked and stolen a base. The first run for the Astros just 90 feet away here. They trail 4-0 in the bottom of the fourth. 1 out. Call strike. It's 0-1. Did Grace Conzemus graduate?
Yes.
I think I was talking with Watson the other day. Trying to remember.
Yep, she graduated 2 years ago. She's going to be a sophomore at UMary.
2 years ago?
Yep.
Oh,
Her and Jude Held were in the same graduating class.
What am I thinking?
She's running track. She's high jumping for UMary.
Good.
Division II level.
Good for her.
Yeah.
Call strike 3, throw down to third, not in time, and the Astros are going to get their first. Oop.
Oh, he holds him up.
He stumbled trying to get out of the box there after he slid back in at third.
And the runner's asking for interference, and they're going to give it to him.
They are going to give it to him. I don't know. I'm not going to color in the book yet.
Boy, I don't know. The third baseman went in foul territory to receive the throw.
Okay, from left field.
From the catcher.
Oh, from the catcher.
On the throw down on the back pick.
And now we have a discussion. And we're going to come to home plate. So, like I said, I'm not going to color that one in yet, Coach.
No, this one might be coming back.
It's a possibility. See what they talk about, and we'll stay here with it.
It's something that you see something new every game, right? This is one of these situations where I'm not sure exactly on how to rule this. The third baseman had to go into foul territory to field the throw from the catcher, got past him, and in the same time, then the runner claims he tripped over the third baseman.
I don't think he's going to win the argument here.
No, it doesn't look like the West Fargo coach is getting the answers he wants to hear.
Yep, and he's not going back happy. And so the run does count the way it looks, so it'll be a run across the plate as the courtesy runner Demers comes in and scores on the interference. So that's going to keep Gunnar Majerus at the plate, and the count's 1-1. Swing and a miss. Oh, that must have been a 1-2 count. Now it's strike 3. So that throw down there must have been strike 2 on that. I missed that on the count. Interesting play. Colby Nissen steps up now. He struck out looking in his last at bat in the second inning. So the Astros get their first run here in the bottom of the fourth. Kelly McNary just getting home here, and he had an appointment this morning. There's a fly ball to right center. That could drop and be trouble. It is, but getting over in plenty of time is Hufflin, and he'll get it back in. And Colby Nissen held to a single. Kelly McNary had an appointment this morning. He just got home. He's got us tuned in. He said, nice job, Austin.
Thank you. Appreciate it, Kelly.
So stepping up to the plate now is Max Kirkeby. He also struck out in his first at bat. Braxton Horde on the hill, delivers. High for ball, 1-0. Horde delivers and the runner goes. Throw down, not in time. A stolen base there for Colby Nissen. Puts him in scoring position. I thought he called it a strike. I believe it's 1-1. Swung on a miss, strike 2. Two outs here in the bottom of the 4th. Standing at second base is Colby Nissen. Horde delivers. Swung on a miss, strike 3, and the side is retired. Another strikeout here for Braxton Horde, excuse me. And stranded at second base is Colby Nissen. But a run does come across on the interference play, and it's a 4-1 lead here as we go to the top of the 5th right after this on Three Borders Sports Network.
Since the inception of Vaderstadt, the spirit of innovation has led the company. We push the limits, providing innovative and reliable seeding and tillage solutions that simplify everyday life for farmers. We continue to reimagine the capabilities and technology behind farm machinery, providing customers with a perfect emergence while maximizing their yields. We look forward to growing together.
Thrivent and Will Ulick provides clarity for where you are today, confidence for where you go tomorrow. Thrivent combines financial expertise with purpose-based planning to help you with where you are today and where you want to be tomorrow. At Thrivent, Will Ulick can help you address a variety of complex subjects to meet your unique wealth management needs, from retirement planning to investment management and estate planning. Thrivent, what are you invested in? Thrive with purpose. Thrivent and Will Ulick supports all area sports teams and wishes them the best of luck. My turn to hit a button. I want to thank the City of Wahpeton for jumping on this summer. City of Wahpeton, great places to eat, great places to shop, all kinds of fun things to do here in Chahinkup Park. You got the zoo, you got the golf course, John Randall Field, you got the swimming pool, all kinds of playground areas here in Wahpeton. Dog park on the south side. Thank you, City of Wahpeton, for sponsoring Three Borders Sports Network this summer. We're going to go to the top of the 5th here, Coach. And the Aces lead 4-1. Arenas delivers ball 1. Brady Medina at the plate.
Ever whack it around Boy to Sioux golf course, Joe?
Oh, yeah. Just actually played in a golf tournament with Brian and my son and Brian's wife. We just played in the Husky golf tournament.
There we go. Guest speaker Tyler Irwin.
Yes, speaker Tyler Irwin. There's a fly ball to shallow center. Coming in a hurry. Semenko not able to get there, and it's a base hit. Semenko had the afterburners on, but just couldn't quite get there, and it's a base hit. It looks good in the book.
Yeah, him and Christensen both had the burners on flying out there, but just fell in that gap.
Yeah, Christensen at shortstop there he was racing backwards, and Semenko was coming in, and it landed right between them. Now up for the Aces is Leighton Hufflin. And he'll poke that one out to left center, but Semenko looks like he's got that one under control, and he makes the catch. So the first out in the books here for the Aces is a fly ball to Semenko. Leighton Hufflin is retired. He's going to bring up Espen Westby. Espen Westby so far today, Coach, 0 for 2.
Just been early on everything. Popped out to third, popped out to short, just early and under some of these pitches.
0-1. Yeah, Tyler had a nice little speech she gave there at the end, and the pickoff move is safe.
Tyler helped myself and Coach Bogenreef with a youth camp earlier in June.
Cool.
Did an awesome job with that.
Did not know that.
Kids love to see the alumni come back.
Oh, yeah,
especially that of Tylee's class. So.
Yes, very cool. 0-1 to Westby. Call strike 2 on the corner. 0-2.
Heck of a career for Tylee at SDSU.
Isn't that something? I see she's nominated for some academic award now.
Yeah, good for her.
Division I basketball. Sails up high. It's 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runner at first base is Medina, the catcher. And that one popped him on the elbow. So he'll get a hit by pitch. Didn't move very far. But you're going to let him have the base.
Yeah, he actually almost seemed like he almost leaned into it.
Yeah. So 1 out here. Onto the edge of the grass comes Work over at first base. And Charlie Lashofsky singled in his last at bat. That was on the fist, and he pulls that one foul. And not quite able to get poor Lura over there. Dives for it into the Agri-Lime track over there. And
He's been putting his miles on today, tracking down balls down there.
Lura's had a tough time over there sometimes. Gave her a good effort.
Tripped on his feet at the end of that one there once he hit the Agri-Lime. Those changing of surfaces really can affect you sometimes.
Yep. Even just a couple of inches difference there between the grass and the Agri-Lime. Counts 0-1 to Charlie Lashofsky. 1 for 2 on the day. There's the bunt. And getting over to pick it up is Renas. He'll go over to Work at first base. And the 2 runners advance.
Had the right idea. If he would have bunted that a little harder and got it past the pitcher, he would have definitely been safe.
Yep.
I always love seeing that play.
And this time Medina is going to get the courtesy runner, and coming in for him is Blake Larson. So Larson will be at third base, and stepping up to the plate will be Axel Anderson. Doubled and walked.
Big spot for Axel Anderson here with 2 runners in scoring positions and 2 outs.
Couple of big runs for both teams here, Coach. Big runs for the Aces, and it'd be big if the Astros can stop it. Staying in the stretch is Ashton. Nope. Wind up, excuse me. Thought he was going to go into the stretch there, but.
Good example here of now going through the windups. Runner on second can get a big secondary lead here.
1-1. There he goes. Outside for ball. 2-1. Swung on, popped up. Again, Lura, he gives up on that one. That one goes out of play. Toward the third base side, and he says, not again. Two, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Renas delivers. Caught the corner for strike 3. And Axel Anderson knew it. He got caught looking. 2 runners are stranded here, though, and no runs across here in the top of the 5th for the Aces. We're going to take a break, and when we come back on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard, the Aces 4, the Astros 1. Back after this.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Then and down the road. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local.
OSPTI has been the therapy clinic of choice for over 15 years here in the southern Red River Valley. At OSPTI, they strive to have the most up-to-date treatment options available with their hands-on method to decrease your symptoms and ensure quality care. Their motto at OSPTI, we strive to meet your goals. Locally owned on 5th Street North in Breckenridge. OSPTI.
Ashton Renas, how many pitches has he got?
92.
92 so far for Renas. So he's getting close to the limit here through 5 innings. And leading off the bottom of the 5th here for the Astros is going to be Malachi Wehrmeyer, the catcher.
8-9-1 due up for the Astros.
That one outside for a ball. Goes by Medina. Again, each team today only playing 1 game per team. We got eight teams left in the tournament. Another one scoots by Medina, 2-0. So everybody plays once today, and that's it. And everybody will play once tomorrow, I believe, if I'm reading the chart right. Ooh, and that one hits him in the left shoulder blade.
Did it? Oh, I thought I heard a tink it. I thought it almost came off the bat there for a second.
It did hit his left shoulder, but it might have hit the bat second.
Boy, it came off there hard. I hope he's okay. It looks like that one hurt.
So Wehrmeyer gets the hit by pitch. Is he going to get a courtesy runner right away, or are they going to wait? They're going to wait.
Let him walk run that one off.
Marian Semenko comes up to the plate. He struck out in his first at bat. He's going to put down the bunt. Offered at it, strike 1, and no. Oh, my goodness. Called out at first base. Nice throw by Medina. As Wehrmeyer got a little too far off the bag.
Wehrmeyer trusted that Semenko was getting that bunt down and ended up a little low. Couldn't quite get barrel on it. Got caught out with a little too big of a secondary.
So Semenko offered at the bunt. I believe it's going to be strike 1 on him.
It was a bang-bang play at first. Of course, if you're an Astros fan, you thought he was safe. If you're an Aces fan, you thought, yeah, we got him.
Good throw.
It was very close. Roy King said, you're out of here.
Yep. So 2-3 on the putout. The Astros looking to add to their run total here and kind of took themselves out of that one with 1 out now and Semenko at the plate.
Could end up being a huge base runner there that they lost.
Braxton Horde delivers ball 1. It's 1-1. Did I just hear 75? Swung on and missed. Strike 2. Did you just say 75, Phil? For Horde? No, we're at 76. Okay. Yep, 76 for Horde. One ball, 2 strikes. Delivery. Check swing. Did he go? They say he did. Semenko talking to the home plate umpire. He's not going to change his mind either on the check swing. So 2 outs here now. Brings up the leadoff hitter, Jackson Ammerman. That one's in the dirt, squirts away from Medina. Ammerman so far, 1 for 2. A single and a ground ball out. Wahpeton Daily News. Don't forget to go to wahpetondailynews.com/sports. Robert Wanick's got a lot of pictures out there. Robert takes some good photos, doesn't he? I'm sure you as a coach enjoy some of his photos as well.
Oh, I really do. And then, the parents and all the kids involved, it really is something special. Robert does a good job. I mean, you think about all the sports he has to cover between both high schools, NDSCS, of course, and he's a busy man. He does a good job getting to them all.
Yep, sure does. Red River Human Services, City of Wahpeton, Three Rivers Crisis Center, Digital Guru, Ellard Excavating, First Community Credit Union, and Valley Beach Service jumping on board for the tournament as Ammerman takes the walk.
See if the Astros can get a 2-out rally going here. They could use start chipping away here. These 7-inning games, they can end quickly on you, so it's time to get going.
So 2 outs on the board. Ammerman at first for the Astros. At the plate now, Caleb Christensen. There's a works to perfection, and they're holding up at second base, and the throw comes over to third. Big turn at first base by Ammerman, but he's going to hold up there.
Yeah, perfectly executed hit and run, but Hoffman did a good job in right field getting to that ball quickly and keeping him at second base.
Absolutely. So now runners at first and second. How big was that pickoff?
Huge.
Right now for the Astros. Stepping up to the plate, the pitcher, Ashton Renas. Runners at first and second for the pitcher, and he'll swing, and he's going to pull that one. Is it a seeing eye single? It is. They're out in third, and headed home. We're going to have a play at the plate. Not in time, and a throw down to third. Not in time. So Ammerman scores. The throw back to third, not in time. So everybody's safe at second and third. Renas was an RBI.
Helps the cause, as we say.
There you go. Got a mound visit coming up here by the West Fargo coaches, and that mound visit's going to be brought to you by Carlson Family Insurance, located on 2nd Avenue, downtown Wahpeton. Carlson Family Insurance works for the customers, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is the number one goal. So again, Coach, and I hate to keep harping on it here as we look, we got an injury here coming in.
I'm not sure if he's coming in. He does look a little banged up, doesn't he, coming in from the outfield?
Yeah,
but
I don't know. Broke something. I see he's trying to mess with his sunglasses. I think that's what the, he must have got some dirt in his eye the way it looks.
He's washing his hands here.
Yep. Yep. I'd say that's what it was. So it looks like he's washing out his eye. So Arenas with the RBI, and advancing to third on the throw was Christensen. Arenas ends up at, I believe, at second base.
Yep. Yeah, Weirmeyer doesn't get picked off at first there. We could be talking a one-run ball game with that tying run on third base.
Yep. It's 4-2 as it stands. Again, just a little timeout there to get the water out of the eye, or the dirt out of the eyes. Shortstop for the Aces is Troftgruben. And looks like we're ready to go here. Andre Work steps into the batter's box on the left-hand side. Popped out to center field in his last at bat. Runners at first and third.
Fouled straight back.
It's the guardrail here down in front. I thought Renas ended up on second, but he's...
I thought so, too. It must have been after they called time. I thought I saw him standing on second.
I did, too. He's over at first. There's gloved quickly by Horde, and he'll underhand it over to Krogan at first. And the side is retired. One more run across the board here for the Astros in the bottom of the fifth on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. It's the West Fargo Aces 4, the Astros 2. We're going to the top of the sixth right here on Three Borders Sports Network. Coming up next.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their number one goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent. Founded in 1972, Mindak Farmers Cooperative is owned by nearly 500 sugar beet growers and has a rich history of sweetening life in the Red River Valley. Join Mindak's team today. In addition to an excellent pay and benefit package, they are currently offering a $2,000 sign-on bonus for all full-time positions, which includes sugar loader, packager helper, extra gang, and yard person helper. Entry-level starting wage in the factory is $19.73 per hour. Apply online at mdf.coop/careers or contact Denise at 701-671-1338.
$2,000 sign-on bonus at Mindak Farmers Cooperative, our post-game sponsor, Mindak Farmers Cooperative. Dude, we're going to the top of the sixth, and we got a game.
We sure do. Really been an
4-2.
exciting game. Action back and forth, strikeouts, stolen bases,
Pickoffs.
pickoffs.
And again, a foul ball. They were chasing that one toward the third base dugout, and he had to give up on it as it was out of play.
He's had his work cut out for him today
He
over
sure
there.
has. Oh, and 1. Ashton Reen is still on the mound. There's a base hit. Nope. Oh, nice catch. I thought it was going to get over his head, but Ammerman made the nice leaping grab to retire Trey Hussar. Excuse me, am I on the right page? Yeah, I was.
Yep, very nice play by Ammerman. Needed every inch of his vertical to go
Sure
get
did.
that one.
So, excuse me on that one, Trey Hussar. Thought it was going to be a base hit, but Emmerman made me a liar. Now up is Landon Troffgruben. As you said, Coach, earlier, Troffgruben have a good day at the plate. Just unfortunately got picked off in that rundown. There's going to be a fly ball out the left. Short left field, and going back to make the catch is Christensen. So 2 quick outs here for Renas.
That's exactly what Renas needed coming into this inning. He was sitting at 92 pitches, sitting at about 95 now, making quick work of it.
Yeah. So if he gets a quick out here, we might see him in the 7th. The floater comes in high, ball 1. Again, folks, Game 3 will be up next year on Three Borders Sports Network. Game 3 of the day will be Kindred and Valley City, the 4-5 seeds. Valley City, the 4, Kindred, the 5 seed.
This could be a big momentum shift for the Astros here. They played a run. They go 1-2-3 potentially here if they can get the out on Buffington. And this falls back 3-1 in the count. But just a quick inning like that gets the dugout rolling again and the people talking, and see if they can use that.
Call strike at the letters, and the count's now full. Buffington wasn't too sure about that one, but comes back into the box. Pops that one up foul behind the plate on the roof. Another dent for Chad. And the pitch, that one's popped up in the infield. Renas going to make that one himself right behind the mound, and that is a 1-2-3 inning here for Ashton Renas and the Astros, retiring the aces here in the top of the 6th. We're going to go to the bottom of the 6th. And on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard, the score remains the aces 4, the Astros 2. Back after this. The Wahpeton Daily News wishes all area sports teams the best of luck this year. The Wahpeton Daily News thanks you for supporting local journalism, including the Daily News and the News Monitor. Keep up with local news, sports stories, and personal interest stories in our papers. Check out www.wahpetondailynews.com for more information about our e-newsletter right at your own computer. The Daily News supports all area sports teams and wishes all of the teams the best of luck this season.
We asked the team how we should celebrate the $2 million given to Casasa members last year. Dana wanted us to hire a marching band. Amanda thought that we should drop 2 million balloons. And Kevin always wants to use the money gun. Steve thought, well, what if we just said it?
Last year, First Community Credit Union gave $2 million in Casasa rewards.
Join in the celebration with your Casasa account and start earning your money back today.
All right, we're going to the bottom of the 6th here on Three Borders Sports Network. We got a report from the West in the opening rounds. Out in the West, the Bismarck Senators 5, Jamestown 0 in a opening round game, and in another game, the Bismarck Reps defeat the Minot Metros 7-1. Thank you, Greg McNary. Again, the Senators defeat Jamestown 5-0, and the Bismarck Reps defeat the Metros from Minot 7-1. Joel Schreiner. Austin Emdeck here.
Braxton Horde toes the rubber here to start the bottom of the 6th. He comes into the bot 6 at 85 pitches.
85. And what did we say?
Renus on the other side is at 103, so he
103.
could start the next inning if they'd like.
So 86 pitch there is strike one to Gunnar Majerus. It's fouled back, and it's 0-2. Crowd's getting into it now a little bit, too. You can hear a little more vocal from the crowd down below.
Tommy, is that who you have batting?
0-2.
Is that right?
Majerus has a walk with a stolen base and a strikeout on the day.
Just off the plate, 1-2.
Ooh, that was too close for my comfort. If I was sitting 0-2,
Yep.
You got better peepers than I do.
The 0-2 pitch down in the dirt. Medina gets that one ricocheted off his forearm. It's Craig Peterson going to give him a second or two, and Medina says, I'm all right. We're good. Again, the common courtesy between the umpire and the catcher. Coolest thing I've ever seen in baseball.
Mm-hmm.
The unwritten rule, as you say. There's a little checks or a full swing, and I think he was transferring the ball. Yep. He did drop the ball, did Troffgruben, but again, he was trying to pull it out of his glove here to go around the horn. So line drive out to Troffgruben at short.
Very similar play that we saw Ammerman make last inning.
Yeah.
But at shortstop compared to second, didn't quite have to get up as far, but had to leap up and get it. Good timing.
Colby Nissen at the plate, takes high and inside for a ball.
A little chin music there.
Call strike. Baby blue hats are coming to John Randall Field for sale. They got some of the baby blue hats. Gripper Sports got a bunch more in. He's got them all lettered up.
Those are sharp.
Swing and a miss with the Rays W. So the baby blue hats will be down at the concession stand shortly.
White logo with a red outlining. Navy bill. That's a sharp look.
Sharp look. 1-2. Comes up high for a ball. It's 2-2 to Colby Nissen. Colby so far has singled and struck out 1 for 2 on the day with a stolen base. 2-2 pitch coming up from Braxton Horde. In the dirt, ball 3. It's not 2 and 3. There he goes. We're not even half done with the day yet, Grant. We're not even half done with the day. That one goes low for ball 4, so Nissen draws the walk.
Very good at bat from Nissen there to work himself out of that 2-strike hole. Underrated part of the game. People want to focus on batting average and this and that, but I think that's the most overrated stat in baseball. Give me the on-base percentage over the batting average any day of the week.
So right now, got a mountain visit here brought to you by Carlson Family Insurance, located on 2nd Avenue, downtown Wapaton. Carlson Family Insurance works for their customers, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their number one goal. Carlson Family Insurance. 96 pitches I just heard.
96 pitches for Braxton Horde. They had a little discussion on what we're going to do out here. It looks like he's going to keep towing the rubber.
So 1 out here. Runner at first base is Nissen, who got the walk. 96 pitches. So he'll be done for the tournament regardless. So you might as well let him go for the last 9.
And again, just for all the fans out there, if you're at 104, you can start that next at-bat.
Correct. Pick off to first, not in time. Again at the plate, Max Kirkeby so far struck out twice. He's going to square to bunt, pulls it back, and that one ricochets off the plate. Goes way back to the backstop. We're going to have a play at third. Not in time. So good hustle there from Colby Nissen getting all the way to third base on the wild pitch.
That takes some wheels to get around and take 2
Sure
on
does.
that situation there, but worked out for the Astros here. Runner on third, 1 out.
So we'll see now. The corners come in with 1 out. Middle is back. The swing into the net. Would you bring the middle infielders in, or wouldn't you? Try
Nope.
to keep the run from scoring. You're going to stay back and get the out?
Yep, they got to score 2 yet, so I don't care too much about that runner at third. I want to get the guy out at first base. If it's a ground ball, give my middle infielders range.
Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Owen Shannon is up here. I didn't even catch that. Owen Shannon at the plate. That's fouled back. Again, Owen Shannon here pinch hitting for Max Kirkby. 100 pitches.
What'd you say, Phil? Even 100. Okay.
So I forgot to notice that. There is Owen Shannon at the plate. 1-2. He'll fall that one back again. Hanging alive here. It's 1-2 to Owen Shannon. That's pitch number 101, I believe, for Horde. With 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. The Astros with a runner at third base in Colby Nissen. 1-2 pitch. Little line drive, a little one hopper to short, and it got underneath his glove. Shannon reaches, drives in the run, and we've got a one-run ball game, Coach.
One of those goofy plays where it hits the edge of the lip of the grass there, maybe, and it just scooted. There was no bounce; it just was straight down into a ground ball right away off the first hop. So
it did not have any air to it at all.
No, tough play for Troff Gruben there. Unfortunately, scoots through.
An error on the book.
Owen Shannon was hitting for Max Kirkby there.
Yep.
Now we have Wehrmeyer in the plate.
They're asking how many pitches, Art.
Art, tell him 102. Or I think you got it. Who are you talking about over at
West Fargo.
Yeah, they got it. They got it.
So this will be pitch number 103 here for Max Horde. Braxton Horde. I keep wanting to say Max Horde. Braxton Horde, excuse me. So Owen Shannon comes in and drives in a run, and it's a 1-run game here. And there he goes, Shannon scooting down, and attempted bunt there by Malachi Wehrmeyer. Fouls it into himself. So he can finish this hitter as he's going to approach one. I think this is 105 here, I think, isn't it? So, yep, somebody in the defensive side of the ball for the Aces will come in and pitch here for the next hitter. Swung on and missed by Wehrmeyer. Unless they get a double play here. And that has happened today so far.
Yeah, 1 pitch away here for Horde.
0-2.
Get that roll ball, double play.
Pick off to first. No, not in time. Semenko on deck for the Astros. You see scheduled up, and there goes Shannon again. Swing and a miss. Throw down to second, way off the mark. Shannon successfully steals. Wehrmeyer strikes out. Yep, he's coming. So that was pitch number 105. So that will be the end of the pitching assignment here as we're called to the pen. Brought to you by OSPTI, and that mound visit brought to you by Carlson Family Insurance, where customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. We'll take a break here on our call to the pen, and coming right back after these messages on Three Borders Sports Network.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent. Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local...
OSPTI has been the therapy clinic of choice for over 15 years here in the southern Red River Valley. At OSPTI, they strive to have the most up-to-date treatment options available with their hands-on method to decrease your symptoms and ensure quality care. Their motto at OSPTI, we strive to meet your goals. Locally owned on 5th Street North in Breckenridge. OSPTI.
All right, welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network. That call to the pen brought to you by OSPTI, your therapy clinic of choice. Locations in Fergus Falls, Hankinson, and, of course, in Breckenridge. Your call to the pen brings in the second baseman, James Buffington, here to try and finish it up for the Aces and get the save here with 4 outs remaining to get. But a tying run standing at second base. Moving over to second base while Buffington comes in to pitch is going to be Cooper Mapes, number 14, will now take second base, and he'll be in the DH spot, or he'll be DH'd 4, I should say. If I think I said that right, Craig. So that's going to bring up Marian Semenko here. He struck out twice. Again, the runner at second base now is Owen Shannon. Takes a strike one to Semenko. Number 9 hitter, struck out twice today. Caught once looking, once swinging. And the pitch. Breaking pitch. Hit him on the elbow. Owen Shannon decided to take off for third, but he couldn't go.
Yeah, got to get every inch you can.
Not what you want to do is hit by pitch on your number 9 hitter with 2 outs. Now you got runners at first and second for the Astros, and leadoff hitter Jackson Ammerman coming to the plate.
He's 1 for 2 with a walk today. Scored a run.
2 outs. Runners at first and second, low for a ball.
My apologies out there, folks. I got to get that run in there. It's a 1-run ball game.
4-3. And the pitch. That one bounces in front of Medina, takes a high bounce, goes back to the backstop, and coming in is Buffington to cover the plate. But now, both runners in scoring position, Coach.
And we've seen the wheels of Semenko in center field today. Base hit to the outfield. You can about guarantee he's going to be scoring, or at least he's going to be sent. So it's going to be a play at the plate. He's got good wheels.
Yep.
That would be the go-ahead run for the Astros. Tying run on third base, and Owen Shannon.
2-0. Buffington delivers. A little bit low again, ball 3. Buffington getting behind in the count here. His second batter that he's faced. Call strike to Ammerman, 3-1. First hitter he faced was Semenko. He hit him in the elbow.
It's important for Semenko to get a good secondary lead off of second base here.
Especially when you're in the windup, Coach.
Yep. You should be going now.
There's a swing. The shortstop trop grooving. Big play. Over to first in time, and the side is retired. So big play there for the Aces. And the side is retired, but West Fargo scores, or excuse me, the Astros score 1 run here in the bottom of the 6th. We're going to the top of the 7th on Three Borders Sports Network. Your score on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard, the Aces 4, the Astros 3. Back after this.
Red River Human Services Foundation provides services to people with disabilities, which enhances their quality of lives and enable them to live, work, and develop relationships in their communities. Red River Human Services Foundation has multiple direct support professional positions available in their Wahpeton, Fargo, and West Fargo locations. Job opportunities include flexible scheduling, competitive wages, on-site paid training, and life experience. Voted #1 place to work for the past 5 years, join their team and apply online at www.rrhsf.org. Red River Human Services Foundation supports all local area sports activities and wishes everyone the best of luck.
Although Digital Guru is known for computer sales and repair, did you know we also install audio and video equipment for your home or business? We install a range of security systems, including cameras and door access control. Digital Guru also offers next-generation cybersecurity, providing 24/7 monitoring and protection from today's ever-increasing cyber attacks. For more information on the services we provide, call Digital Guru or visit our website today.
We got a good one going here into the 7th inning. It's a one-run game, and the Aces lead the Astros 4-3. Three Border Sports Network, thank you for watching, everybody, and tuning in. Also on Red River Communications Channel 125. Evan Krogan leading it off for the Aces. Takes a strike on the outside half. 0-1. Joe Schreiner, Austin Emdeck here on the call. Enjoying game number 2 on the day. Been a competitive game.
Yeah, it's been a really good game. The West Fargo Aces got up to an early 4-0 lead, and now in the 4th, 5th, and 6th inning, we've seen the Astros chip one in each inning.
Pop fly to left field, and I don't know if they saw it. Nobody saw it. And so it lands in left field. I don't know what happened there between Semenko and Kirkaby. Nobody saw it, and the sun's not that low yet. But it is a double into the books for Krogan. So Ashton Renas, that'll be his last batter as he got 106, and he gives up the double, and it would almost look like a routine fly ball, but I don't think anybody saw it.
Yeah, it would have been close for the left fielder to come and get it. It was hooking back towards the left fielder in that left center gap. But yeah, they definitely did not get a read at it. It was like Semenko looked at his left fielder and said, "Hey, you gonna go get that one?" And neither of them really saw it, and then Semenko had to run over and get it off the track.
Yep.
Regardless, it's a leadoff double for Krogan, and we had 3, 4, 5, so now we got the 4-hitter Medina coming to the plate.
It might have crossed the sun there, but we're going to take a break here on that call to the pen, and we'll be right back here after these messages as Renas reached pitch 106. Back after this.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
OSPTI has been the therapy clinic of choice for over 15 years here in the southern Red River Valley. At OSPTI, they strive to have the most up-to-date treatment options available with their hands-on method to decrease your symptoms and ensure quality care. Their motto at OSPTI, we strive to meet your goals. Locally owned on 5th Street North in Breckenridge. OSPTI.
Well, we had a little bit of a confusion here. Lura over at third base comes in to pitch. And heading over to first base is going to be Renas. And pinch hitting here is Blake Larson. Swing and a miss for Blake Larson. He's going to hit here for Brady Medina, the catcher. Blake Larson batting for Medina. So a little gift there from the Astros to the Aces here on that fly ball. Like you said, Coach, it might not have been as easy catch as it maybe have seemed.
It was gapped, but if that left fielder would have had a good read, it would have been interesting.
Yep, would have been a close play for sure. So yeah, Lura comes in from third base. He's listed as number 3 on his shirt, but we had him listed as 13 in the book on the scorecard. And everyone's one getting away from Wehrmeyer, and moving over to third base on the wild pitch is Krogan.
They don't bother to tell us differently who's pitching. I have it number 3, Carson Bevel. Yeah, okay. That's what I announced. They didn't bother to tell us that yet.
All right, so maybe it's Bevel that was. And that one's going to get away, and here comes the other run. So another wild pitch allows the run to score. So Krogan comes away with 2 free bases, basically, and gets an insurance run for the Aces here in the top of the 7th.
Yeah, Krogan came around all by himself, hits the double, gets to third and home on the passed ball by the catcher.
So again, confusion here. It says number 3, Carson Bevel, and number 13 was Chase Lura, but coming in from third base. There's a ground ball. Over to first in time. Work picks it out of the dirt. So Blake Larson is retired on the ground ball, 6-3.
Now batting your right fielder, number 3, Leighton Hofflett.
Yeah, so
We'll have to find out for sure.
call strike. It's 0-1. Yeah, we're trying to figure out here up here in the press box. On the scorecard, it listed Chase Lura as number 13 and third baseman. He came in to pitch, but he's wearing number 3. Nobody caught that one. Art announced him as number 3, Carson Bevel, but he wasn't playing third base according to the scorecard. Submitted by the coaches. So a bit of confusion up here in the press box, I guess, Coach.
Yeah, and I think number 3 was playing third base.
Yeah, he was.
Yep. I remember that flowing hair out the back of the cap.
Yep, I do too. That one's fouled away, 1 and 2. Yeah, he definitely came in from third base. That's the same guy.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if 13 and 3, they got their numbers mixed up. So we'll have to see, especially for the pitch count. Call strike. And a strikeout here on Leighton Huffland. Caught looking. So two outs here. It's going to bring up Espen Westby, the designated hitter. He's 0 for 2 on the day. He was hit by a pitch. I think he got hit in the left shoulder blade, if I remember right.
Mm-hmm. Breaking ball that just didn't break enough.
Speaking of breaking balls, strike 1.
Yeah, he's first 2 pitches of the last at bat were breaking balls as well, so he really likes leading out with that breaking pitch.
The 0-1 pitch. Wehrmeyer ricochets off at shin guard. It's 1-1. And he follows that one off his leg, and that one stung. 1-2. Westby gonna walk that one off a little bit here as he walks toward the third base dugout. Wehrmeyer trots out to the pitcher's mound to talk to, we think it's Lura. We apologize, folks. We're not sure because the scorecard is wrong one way or the other.
Could be Chase Lura. It might be Carson Bevel.
That's correct.
We'll let the folks at home decide.
We've been saying Lura at third base the whole day because that's what the scorecard said, and it could be Carson Bevel. Maybe it's Bevel Lura.
Then we can't get it wrong.
Yeah. And that one comes just inside for ball 2. It's 2-2.
Well, Westby isn't afraid to wear that inside pitch. Wore one last at bat. That one came close.
Yep. A little bit high. Ball 3. It's a full count. Yep, ball 4. So Westby draws the walk. He'll go to first. Again, we've been saying Lura all day over at third base. The poor guy's been having a tough day over there, and now we're not sure if it was him or Bevel. Carson Bevel was listed as a sub wearing number 3. Now at the plate here for the Aces is Charlie Lashowski. Takes a strike. Gotta believe that's Lura. Just the number was wrong. 0-1. That's up in the air to center field. Semenko drifting over to his left and makes the catch. And the side is retired here on the fly ball, but the Aces score 1 insurance run here in the top of the 7th. We're going to go to the bottom of the 7th. On the 7th inning stretch, the Aces 5, the Astros 3. Three Borders Sports Network. Back after this. Three Rivers Crisis Center is offering support to survivors of domestic violence, sexual violence, and child abuse in Richland County for now over 25 years. It's free and strictly confidential. 24/7 access to support and resources including counseling. Get help, identify abuse, plan for safety, support others, and get involved. Three Rivers Crisis Center's 24-hour crisis line is 701-642-2115. Ellard Excavating has been serving contractors and landowners of Richland and Wilkin County for over 55 years. Ellard Excavating services includes digging basements, replacing culverts, tree removal, ditching, and demolition of old buildings. Dependable, honest, and hardworking are just a few words that describe Jason and his crew at Ellard Excavating. Call Jason today at 701-899-0601. Ellard Excavating is a proud supporter of Wahpeton baseball. Good luck, Wahpeton, at the East Region Tournament. All right, we're back here for the bottom of the seventh. It's a 2-run lead for the Aces here. Scored an insurance run in the top of the seventh. Three Borders Sports Network. And now in to pitch on that call to the pen, your therapy clinic of choice, OSPTI, with clinics in Fergus Falls, Hankinson, and of course in Breckenridge. Your call to the pen on the re-entry brings in the former catcher for the West Fargo Aces is Brady Medina. So he's in the pitch now, as the Astros need to score 2 here in the bottom of the seventh to stay alive, 3 to win. So we're still trying to figure out if it was Lura or Bevel. So we're just going to have to find out later. Medina delivers. Low for a ball, it's 1-0.
Due up for the Astros is Christensen, Renas, Work, 2-3-4.
And the pop fly and the catch by Cooper Mapes at second base. No, that's Buffington back at second base. So Buffington went back to second base. They're not doing a very good job of reporting. Sorry, folks.
Keeps us on our toes up here.
I guess. So Mapes, again, Buffington from pitching went back over to second base. And now batting here is Ashton Renas, the third baseman. Takes strike 1.
He didn't like that one, according to the body language.
That's another one, though, right across the belt for 0-2.
Thought they both looked right around.
There's a base hit to right field, down the line. Renas going to round, and he's going to hold up on a single. And a bullet to second base on the throw by Huffland. We know he can throw from yesterday.
Yeah, he didn't look like he threw 106 pitches yesterday from that throw there.
That's for sure. So 1 out here in the tying run at the plate in Andre Work. He's 0 for 3 in the day, Coach. As Medina in the stretch now. Brings it home for ball 1.
You know, he's had some quality at bats. It's just, again, it's the name of this game. If you're batting 300, you're having a heck of a year. And for reasons like this, you can have a good at bat, and you just, or even a couple of them, and you don't have anything to show for it on the scorecard. So let's see what Work can do here in his 4th at bat.
Medina sets, brings it home, swing and a miss. I think he might have pulled his head a little bit quick there, Coach. Andre Work swings and misses. It's 1-1.
I think he wants to put a dent into that scoreboard out there the way he's swinging. It's vicious.
1-1. Swing and a miss. It's 1-2.
He swings hard.
And Medina bringing the heat, too.
Boy, if he connects, that one's going to be fun to watch. With the velocity coming from Medina.
Yep.
The RPMs he has on the swing.
Medina's 1-2 pitch. Swung on, fouled back to the net.
Boy, and his two-strike approach doesn't change a bit. He's still letting it rip on that swing there. Just gets a piece of it, stay alive.
He wants to tie this game up here in one swing. And I think he could be capable of it. One out, runner at first base. The 1-2 pitch. Little check swing, to third, over for one, to second, back to first, not in time.
I tell you what, Evan Krogan over there at first base, he had a not in time, but another scoop there out of the dirt at first. That's a couple of 2-3 of them we've seen this game. He's got some crafty glove work over there.
Exactly. So reaching on the fielder's choice was Andre Work, and that's going to bring up Gunnar Majerus. I believe that's still Lashovsky over at third. Making the nice play on the ground ball, almost turning the double play. Swing and a miss by Majerus. So far, Majerus has walked, struck out, and popped out. The Astros down to their last out. Medina. 0-1 pitch. Swung on, fouled out of play, and now the Astros down to their last strike. In the bottom of the seventh, they trail by 2. Andre Work just hanging at first base because they need more than him, so he's not going to go anywhere. Majerus, the 0-2 pitch from Medina. Did it hit him? Close, but not.
Oh, and I bet he's thinking in his head right now, I maybe should have wore that one. It's easier said than done up here, like I said before. But 0-2 count, the odds are against you. If you can get on with a hit by pitch 0-2, you'll take it.
Medina, the 1-2 pitch. Little ground ball to Troffgruben. He'll get it over to second, and the side is retired, and that will end the game. As Majerus grounds into the fielder's choice, and Andre Work is forced out at second base. So that'll be 3 outs. And your final score here on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard, the Aces 5, the Astros 3. We'll be right back with our post-game show brought to you by Mindak Farmers Cooperative right after this.
Did you know that we serve nearly 1,500 square miles across North Dakota and Minnesota? Or that we've been around for over 60 years? How about that we've got 3,000 miles of fiber optics powering one of the best networks in the region? The best part? We're a cooperative. That means we're continually reinvesting in our communities to make them better than ever. We are Red River Communications. We've been recognized as a leader for helping our communities be great places to live and work. To find out how we're helping connect our communities, visit redrivercom.com/connect.
Red River Human Services Foundation provides services to people with disabilities, which enhances their quality of lives and enable them to live, work, and develop relationships in their communities. Red River Human Services Foundation has multiple direct support professional positions available in their Wahpeton, Fargo, and West Fargo locations. Job opportunities include flexible scheduling, competitive wages, on-site paid training, and life experience. Voted #1 place to work for the past 5 years. Join their team and apply online at www.rrhsf.org. Red River Human Services Foundation supports all local area sports activities and wishes everyone the best of luck.
The Wahpeton Daily News wishes all area sports teams the best of luck this year. The Wahpeton Daily News thanks you for supporting local journalism, including the Daily News and the News Monitor. Keep up with local news, sports stories, and personal interest stories in our papers. Check out www.wahpetondailynews.com for more information about our e-newsletter right at your own computer. The Daily News supports all area sports teams and wishes all of the teams the best of luck this season. Three Rivers Crisis Center is offering support to survivors of domestic violence, sexual violence, and child abuse in Richland County for now over 25 years. It's free and strictly confidential. 24/7 access to support and resources including counseling. Get help. Identify abuse, plan for safety, support others, and get involved. Three Rivers Crisis Center's 24-hour crisis line is 701-642-2115.
Founded in 1972, Mindak Farmers Cooperative is owned by nearly 500 sugar beet growers and has a rich history of sweetening life in the Red River Valley. Join Mindak's team today. In addition to an excellent pay and benefit package, they are currently offering a $2,000 sign-on bonus for all full-time positions, which includes sugar loader, packager helper, extra gang, and yard person helper. Entry-level starting wage in the factory is $19.73 per hour. Apply online at mdf.coop/careers or contact Denise at 701-671-1338.
Welcome to the post-game show brought to you by Mindak Farmers Cooperative here on Three Borders Sports Network, offering a $2,000 sign-on bonus for full-time employment. Check out their webpage at www.mdf.coop. mdf.coop. Mindak Farmers Cooperative offering a $2,000 sign-on bonus. Our post-game sponsor, Joe Schreiner, Austin Emdek here. The final score, the Aces in a mild upset. The number 6 seed defeats the number 3 seed 5-3.
Yeah, it was just a really clean game from most teams. The Astros had their one official error on the board on the first at-bat of the game. And they played a good, clean game to keep it close throughout. We see West Fargo score 1 in the first, 3 in the second, and then they're stifled until the top of the 7th when they get that insurance run to go up 2. And then, the Astros chipped away in the 4th, 1 in the 4th, 1 in the 5th, 1 in the 6th, and just couldn't quite get it done in the 7th. But just a really good, clean game, good at-bats. Really, really good game from Braxton Horde, the starting pitcher from West Fargo, as well as Ashton Renas from the Fargo Astros as well.
Mm-hmm.
He also went 2 for 2 with 2 walks, did Renas, so a very productive game on defense and on the offensive side of the ball. So really just an enjoyable game. Too bad that one team has to lose this one, but that's the way it goes.
You said it all right there, Coach. The final line score here, at least unofficially here in my book, I've got the Aces with 5 runs on 8 hits and committed 1 error and 8 left on base. The Astros 3 runs on 4 hits, 1 error, and 7 left on base. I don't know if your numbers were any different, but I think we're pretty close.
We are right on, Joe.
So that is going to be your final score and your final line score, again in a mild upset here, as the number 6 seed West Fargo Aces defeat the Fargo Post 400 Astros 5-3. So the West Fargo Aces will move on and take on Castleton tomorrow at 4 p.m. estimated start time. And the 400 Astros, the number 3 seed, will play the number 7 seed, the West Fargo Vets. So the Astros getting 2 West Fargo teams in a row here. So the Astros got their work cut out for them. They're going to have to win a couple games to try and get to the tournament yet. They still got to win 2 more. And the Aces just got to win 1 more to get into the big tournament. Again, your final score here from Wahpeton, John Randall Field. The Aces 5, the Astros 3. Austin, anything else?
No, I'll do it. Good,
right.
Clean game. Hopefully we got another one on deck here.
All right, our next game coming up here approximately, we're being told, about 4:30. So stay with us, folks. You'll go back and get the website from, or go to our website at threebordersportsnetwork.com, and you'll get the link there for the Valley City Kindred, the 4-5 seeds playing each other. For Austin Emdek, I'm Joe Schreiner. Brian Watson on location here today. We'll call it that, and that will end our game on this one. Again, come back for our link on our website for the next game. Again, your final score: the Aces 5, the Astros 3. We'll see you in a little while right here on Three Borders Sports Network.